My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the Mickey with temperature day? If you leave me alone, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep banky, oh no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them, make I look pretty. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
It's all yours.
Well, thanks very much. Now, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo has one of sport's best nicknames, the Greek Freak. He said, when I first heard it, I was like, what's going on? Why am I a freak now? But then I realized it was about my athleticism and the things I can do. And so I embraced the nickname. I love it, and it's a part of me now. Kevin?
It's a terrific one. David thinks he does stand out. Wow. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Matthews out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Giannis in at the 3, the small forward.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
So the Bucks win the tip. Matthews with it. Now Smith defending. Matthews no good. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
And here are the Rockets now. Smith finds Porter. Back to Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Smith the pass to Porter. Green up on top. Shoots. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Holiday. That one misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Green kicks to Smith. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Matthews for the 3. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Green following the basket by Giannis. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
A moment here to see the stats for Holiday. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
There's the 3. Tate with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Green. Down low, here's Porter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Poke loose. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Houston leading by 6. Outside, Porter. Outside, Green. To the inside. Şengün, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here is Porter, following the bucket by the Bucks. They kick it out to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 7. The unmistakable feel of the first-day Clark of the NBA regular season. Game each of these teams and his broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin, and the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Jae'Sean Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And he knocks down the first one.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Both free throws good from Green.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Smith with the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Porter finds Smith. Great D that time from Portis.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
To the middle, Holiday goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Şengün with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Allen, and he drives in. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
On the wing, Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists tonight.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Allen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Green against Holiday. Here's Porter. Smith the pass to Tate. Lock at 6. It's Porter outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Outside Holiday hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Holiday recapturing the momentum. He's got his finger, actually, he's got his hands on the pulse of this game.
Takes it inside, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Sengun after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside, Porter. From deep, Green. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In the third spot, the Bucks.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Outside, Gordon. Passes to Christopher. Houston moving it around. Martin dishes to Gordon. Over Ibaka. And the basket by Gordon. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Boy, Gordon's such a natural scorer. Wherever he is on the floor, he knows how to score the ball. This guy is some kind of offensive player.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Gordon, off target at the rim.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Matthews. It's stolen by Hill. And it's the Bucks on the break. The 3-ball. Rockets with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's Martin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Gordon, defended by Allen, and he comes up with the deuce.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
For 3, Hill drills the 3-pointer.
He can be a forgotten man in your offense perfect sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on it.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
The Bucks trail. And it's Carter penetrating, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Carter. One shot.
Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Christopher, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And with those smooth strides of his, Ibaka able to beat the defender to the punch on that dribble drive.
Second personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Free throw good, Gordon.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Grayson Allen. And both free throws good for Gordon. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And the basket by Gordon.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter. He's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
And he gets it to go.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Rockets trail. Here's Christopher. Takes the 13-footer. Can't hit that one.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Hill finds Carter. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Carter's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Offensive rebound. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Outside Portis. A 3-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Rockets. Christopher, the pass to Gordon. In the corner, it's Martin. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's deflected. Hill passes to Nora. The 3. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Gordon looking to end the run. The shot that time not on target. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Carter. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Stolen. Here's Nora. And Ibaka slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. With us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Rockets trail by 10, and so in the game for the Rockets. The front court is Tate and Smith. Porter is out there with Matthews. And it's Sengun in at the center position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Giannis has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
And it's Smith missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Fires from 14. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Matthews. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Matthews has got his second basket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Portis. Rockets with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Sengun, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Pass to Smith. And here's Matthews from the arc. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
The pass to Smith. Fades back. The Rockets with another miss. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And that one's good on Antetokounmpo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Grayson Allen's checked in for Bobby Portis. Jalen Green's checked in for the Rockets. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Porter looking it over. Back to Green. And they get it. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Shoots from the corner. A second chance effort. And Giannis with the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Porter. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Matthews. Lays it up off the glass. Matthews has got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got his second basket of the night. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
And Smith with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Outside, Green. Inside. The kick out to Porter. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And checking out some stats for Green. How he did last season. He averaged about 17 points a game. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a solid season for them. They were in the top half of the league. One of those stats that tells you about a team's level of aggression.
And as for the offensive rebounding, we're just talking about GA. They committed a lot of bodies to the paint, and it was a strategy that worked out great for them. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Baseline try. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that... My goodness. Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Grizzlies. Pass to Christopher from outside the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Allen surveying the D. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
To the paint. And Smith with the stop.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Rockets trail by 11. Tate with the ball. Matthews covering. Christopher the pass to Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Now the feed to Smith. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Outside Holiday, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And for Houston, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And here's Green outside. Allen with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 12. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout called the Rockets. Making some changes. Garuba's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Smith. Garuba the pass to Gordon. Poked away. Here's Allen, and there's the drive. And Allen with the slam.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
One thing you got to love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
Green left side. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now he's made 3 more since.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lean.
Here's Christopher. He's got 7. In the corner, it's Gordon. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Here's Green. Again, the Rockets score.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Baseline J on the way, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
They get the rebound. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
For 3, Hill drills it from outside. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter.
You look at George Hill, his three-point shot, very reliable. A proficient scorer from behind the arc.
Matthews, no one around him, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Allen. A special move before the shot. Allen's got 18 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You want a t-shirt? How about a big round of applause for your Parks Breaker crew? Come on, fans!
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Here is Matthews. Lets it go with a three. Warad grabs the board. Bucks leading by 17. Portis inside the three-point line. That one falls. Portis has got his first points of the night. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Smith checked in for Houston. Porter comes in for Green. Outside Porter. Shot to stop the run. Misses off the left iron. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Love seeing Hill rise up quickly for the throwdown.
Porter passes to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And here's Hill for three. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting, you know. It's really thrilling to come out with such great guys every night, you know, and play basketball, you know. It's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Houston Rockets.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Social media posts. And Kenny, Master Jedi Kevin has a question for you. With the emphasis nowadays on perimeter shooting, do you think you'd be doing more scoring if you were playing in today's NBA?
Yes. I probably average three pointers a game, and now that would be a low number. I would love to play in this era. Oh my gosh, I'd love to play in this era.
Well, I'm not going to talk about playing this era. Let's talk about paychecks. You're going to have to start my salary at $500 for three.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Portis is out there with Brook Lopez. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Matthews and it's Fiserv. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Smith kicks to Porter. Shoots over Portis. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Porter. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Antetokounmpo against Green. 3 from Matthews. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke to the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. There's no shot of him coming back in this one, and in fact, he might be sidelined for a longer time period. And that is not what his team wanted to hear, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
The free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both. Clark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How is that reset going?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Giannis' journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
The Rockets with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Hot loose, stolen by Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Boy, out there in the open court, the veteran Holiday putting it away. True loves to play in the open court.
Outside Porter to stop the run. The Rockets with another miss. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Holiday. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now Porter. He's got 16. Green draws the double. Smith with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Three-pointer. And it's Green. Missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. A leaner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific season and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control. Man, as you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Milwaukee making a switch. Allen's checked in. Smith with a screen on Matthews. Green. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. The outside leaner. No good. And Houston the other way now. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Smith. Here's Christopher. He's got 7. They kick it out to Green. Clock is at 3. And the 3-ball is good. Green's got 29.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Matthews against Green. Şengün.
Bucks foul. Wesley Matthews. 3rd personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the first one drops. Şengün hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Tipped away. pass to Christopher. Good, nice job down low. Christopher's got 9.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Allen. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Christopher. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Tate. Houston moving it around. Here's Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smith's got 24.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Christopher, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Christopher, guarded by Holiday. From deep, Green buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Timeout call for Rockets.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
It's time to get live. Welcome your forward portion of the ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Bucks second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
To Christopher. Kicks it out to Gordon. This one for 3. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Matthews. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Inside, here's Nora, and he jams it with authority.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Gordon with no one around. Good on the triple. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into it. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Allen in the post. He's against Gordon. Moron. That's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Porter passes to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Tips it, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
To the inside, Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Hill, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill, how he performed last season. He put up about 6 points per game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Okay, fans, it's T-shirt time. Get out of your seats and show us you won one.
Making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
And they also showed up in terms of that three-point percentage, top 5 in our league. That is a huge positive for this group.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Hill. And here's Porter. He's got 19. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Carter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
2 minutes.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Martin with the screen for Gordon. Cuts off the pass. Here's Allen. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Deep 2 from Hill. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
What about the smooth moves on the dribble by Hill? He's quite clever and skilled with the ball.
59 seconds left in the third. And here's Matthews, the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And it goes down 2 points. Allen's got 24.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And here's Gordon from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Carter with the drive. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith drawn the double team, feeds it to Porter. Back to Smith. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jrue Holiday has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Bucks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And so in the game for the Rockets. They've got Washington. Bogdanovic is out there with Martin. And it's Christopher in at the 2. Passes it to Washington. Latrey hits it from three-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And the Bucks with possession here. That drive by Carter. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pass to Washington. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Washington's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here's Carter. Rockets with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Ibaka. Shoots over Marjanovic. Here's Hill. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul. Hill maintaining his balance there. That's a tough and one finish by the fundamentally sound guard.
At the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Hill. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Now the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Washington. Over Hill. Nora grabs the board. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Beauchamp, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Christopher, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Josh Christopher. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
He hits both from the stripe. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor, and it's Hill with the jam.
You give Hill daylight, he's taking it and not looking back. I mean, he's got a lot of versatility in his offensive game.
Pass to Christopher. Back to Washington, and it's sent back by Hill. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, covered by Martin. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's blocked. Hill passes to Nora. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's Christopher. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And so it's Houston with it. Nailed from three-point land.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Pass to Marjanovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's simply an outstanding play. Working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Nwora, the pass to Beauchamp. Here's Nwora. Carries it down low. Nwora's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Marjanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Second team foul.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching break that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Free throw drops from Marjanovic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Hill. Here's Beauchamp. Shot from the wing, and there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Christopher, and it's denied. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
Pass to Washington. Here's Christopher. Lets the three fly.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Ibaka, no luck.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bucks you dancing. Please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dancing.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for the Bucks. Fires from the wing. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 33 points.
Boy, sometimes Holiday makes it look so easy. Automatic, able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Down low. And yes, it's good.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Ibaka down low. Guarded by Marjanovic. Tries again. Ibaka, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Christopher, guarded by Holiday. Christopher, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Mora can't get it to go.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Martin the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Holiday inside the line. And again, the Bucks miss. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Houston ball.
Houston making a switch.
Alperen Sengun. Jae'Sean Tate. Jalen Green.
Milwaukee on D. A 3 off the inbound. It's good from long range. Green's got 9 points here in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch you dancing.
Giannis.
Sengun with the ball. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. On the pass to Christopher. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And it's out of the... Oh, that was terrific!
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Christopher. Pass to Tate. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Tate's only got his first 3 points of the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to Martin. And for Houston, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Christopher. Outside, Green. Another shot. Holiday with the block.
Defense. That is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
And it's Houston's ball. Passes to Martin. Wide open look. Christopher, that's good. Christopher's got 7 points here in this quarter. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lets it go from deep. And no good that time. Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Christopher, the pass to Green. They set the pick. Sengun kicks to Martin. Houston moving it around. Shots good by Green.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Traps in the train. Giannis has got 36.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Christopher. They kick it out to Green. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Hill, and Green gets it to go.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
On the wing, Giannis. The 19-foot shot. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for Milwaukee. Wara checked in, and it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And for Houston, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Green against Hill. Nice step back to get it off. Green's got 44.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one a little long. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Now here is Martin. Christopher, the pass to Green. Lets it go from 11, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for George Hill.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
It's Carter, high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
A shot by Tate with no one around. Misses the three. And Milwaukee has possession. Here's Lopez, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.